So when do you start getting paid for YouTube videos, right? Isn't that what we're all about? Well, hopefully not. Hopefully it's not what you're all about. For a business YouTube channel, there are many ways to monetize your YouTube videos, not the least of which is the YouTube ad revenue, which will probably come later, if not last. So there are a couple things that you can do to start making money off your YouTube videos a lot sooner than YouTube would have you think. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to know the difference between YouTube content creation strategy and business content creation strategy, and the SEO trick to accelerate it all. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Nick Nettarella with AdWise Creative. So you want to monetize your YouTube stuff. Well, what does that entail? When is that going to kick in? How do you possibly do it? Is there something you can do? Well, yeah, there is one thing you can do. Produce a lot of content. Well, first of all, let's look at the concept. YouTube doesn't exactly pay you for the content. What they're going to do is start running their ads during your content. Think of it like a TV show. Let's say ABC, NBC, CBS, whoever it is, whatever network, comes up with a great hit show. It's up to them to come up with the hit show. Because it's a hit, you're going to have a lot of people watching. Because there are a lot of people watching, advertisers are going to want to have access to those eyes. That's really what the network is selling. The network is not selling the TV show. They're selling the eyes that are watching the TV show. Make sense? So that's what you're going for. So YouTube is now watching you and seeing what you're doing with your business YouTube channel. And in order to start paying you, in order to even consider paying you, they want you to have at least, at a bare minimum, 1,000 subscribers to your YouTube channel and 4,000 hours worth of watching time over the past 12 months. And that's not January 1st to December 31st. That's whenever to whenever. It can be June to May and July to, August to July. It can be anywhere, wherever your time starts. The last 12 months must have garnered 4,000 hours worth of watch time. So between the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watching, that's when YouTube says, okay, maybe they got a show here worth advertising in. Again, that's no guarantee that you're going to get it, but at least you're at the door knocking. One other way to do that is with YouTube Shorts. You need to have 10 million views in 90 days with YouTube Shorts. So let's just look at this from the raw number perspective. 10 million views in 90 days, 4,000 hours worth of watching in a year, and 1,000 pairs of eyes minimum. How many pieces of content would you have to create to generate 10 million views in 90 days? I kind of doubt it's going to be one video. That's not going to sustain you through every 90-day period where they're going to be watching and measuring and making sure that the show is still viable for their audience to be able to start cashing in on their advertising, right? It's going to take a lot of content. It's going to take a lot of videos, especially the shorts. Yes, those are easier to produce. Yes, those are easier to generate, but it's still going to take a lot of shorts and a lot of full-length videos. Now, what's full length? Well, if you're doing a business channel, probably about 10 to 12 minutes seems to be the sweet spot, and you're going to be teaching. So whatever you're making your videos on, the products and the services that you're providing to your clients and customers, that's going to be a lot of videos. And you're not going to have them all upload tomorrow. This is going to take some time to create all this content, get it uploaded, get it exposed to the world, get it promoted so you do have the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 hours of views, or the 10 million views in 90 days. Take your pick. It doesn't happen overnight. Now, you could very easily start to gain a check, start getting a check from YouTube. After 1,000 views, you'd probably bank, at least $1 or $2. Yeah, I know, it seems like a pretty dead end, doesn't it? But trust me, you can do this. After about 10,000 views or so, you'll start to make some money. Now, if you need to get into the $10,000 range, you'll get about $5,000 for 1 million views. It's not impossible because there are plenty of people out there doing it. They just didn't do it overnight. They started a long time ago and built up to it, and now they're maintaining it and adding to it. But boy, oh boy, it sure took a while to get there, that's for sure. So, you know, as the old saying goes, when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When's the second best time to plant a tree? Today. So let's get started. So if this is the kind of stuff that you need to grow your business channel, please consider liking and subscribing. Subscribe because we're going to also cover some technical aspects, and we'll cover more stuff regarding the advertising and making money and monetizing your channel as well. And if there's anybody that you know who also owns a business, let them know this is here and they can get up and running just as well. They may thank you with, you know, one heck of a soft drink after a few months of YouTube revenue. So what's the deal? Are you going to wait months and months and years and millions of views before you can get $1,000? Or are we going to accelerate this so your business starts bringing in clients way ahead of the YouTube revenue? Me, I vote for B. So how do you do that? There's an SEO strategy that you're really going to like. And basically what it is you be where people are looking. People have questions about what you do. In general, let's say if you're an investor or a personal coach or something like that, whatever it is that they're thinking about, they've got questions about it. And they're going to go to Google and they're going to go to YouTube and they're going to type in those questions. The problem is they don't know you have an answer because you haven't given them an answer. So let's find their questions. And the best way to do that is turn to something like SEMrush or SEMrush. It's a program that does SEO research for you. Start typing in the keywords like financial advisor. Pretty simple to start with. I mean, provided you're a financial advisor. Start there. And then there's that little button off to the side that says questions. And start looking at the questions that people are asking. And it's all those questions that you want to take that you can give a legitimate answer to. There's some questions that aren't going to apply to you. Fine, skip by those. But the ones that apply to you, you can make a video giving them your answer. But the key is, when you upload your episode to YouTube, the title of your episode needs to be that question verbatim. That is the Nate Woodbury Leaf Strategy. Your bundle of knowledge is the tree trunk. The different things that you know about it are the branches, but way out at the end of those branches are leaves that are specific questions. Now it's a matter of plucking those leaves, making videos for all of those answers, and having people do searches month after month after month, and it matches what they're searching, and they find you every single time. And one of them is going to finally speak up and say, you know what? I get what you're doing. That's cool, but I don't have time for this. Can you please do it for me? I think we can handle that. And that's when they become a client and you can help them. And that kicks in way before the YouTube ad revenue. So exactly along those lines, I have a gift for you. Check out the description down below and you'll see a link called A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. I mentioned Nate Woodbury a minute ago about his Leaf strategy for SEO. This is his entire book that explains everything that he's done to create an empire out of YouTube videos. And this is exactly what your business can do to create an empire in your niche for your clients. Get this book. I've got a few copies I can give to you. Pay shipping and printing. That's all there is to that. And we'll ship one out immediately. This covers everything from the beginning all the way to the end. From monetization to thumbnails to shooting to cameras to editing, it's all right here. Get yourself a copy. Click down below, A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. I'm Nick Nettarella with AdWise Creative. Thank you for watching.